everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So just a little intro before I get into the readings. Guys, you know my book of answers, those who've been following me over the last couple of weeks, I've been using, which I love, and it's an old book. I didn't realise that Carol Bolt did the book of literature, I think the one was, and another one called this one, dun, 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 the movie book of answers. Oh, I'm so excited. The literature one hasn't come yet because it's coming from the States, but this one came from Germany, and it's the original first edition. So I've got all the three that I'm going to be incorporating. This one is movie quotes from all different films and what have you. So I didn't want to bring the poetic words in this week. I wanted to bring in, we'll look at the book of answers at the start of the reading, and then at the end we will go into the movie book of answers and draw what it says in there. I just thought it was a bit different, and I do like using these books. I think it's really natty for the star signs. So my lovelies, with that said and done, okay, let's get on with the weekly reads. I'm going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Taurus. So Taurus, let's have a look at what's coming out in the book of answers to start with. Let's just see what the energies is coming in from spirit for this week for the lovely Taurians. Where are we stopping for Taurus, please? Where are we stopping for Taurus? There. Follow someone else's lead. Okay, so this energy coming straight out for you then, Taurus. I feel they're telling you, let somebody else take on the responsibilities. Let someone else take on the main tasks this week. Don't let it all fall on your shoulders, which I feel it has done over the last few weeks. So this time, follow someone else's lead, and also that can mean take somebody else's advice, what is being given to you at this time. So just to be mindful of that. Okay, so let's just get your overall energy out the cards this week. What else have we got for Taurus, please? Spirit, what do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the card on the table for me for Taurus. Taurus, we're nearly towards the end of January. January is a very hard month anyway, coming out of the Christmas season. So we're looking forward to going into the month of February. Spring is on the horizon. So dig deep, and what have we got? Oh, lovely card for you, pleasure. And the cat's a symbol as well, good luck, as can mean coming in for you, a good luck of events coming in. So to be mindful of that, but just know that the energy that you're going into this week is a pleasurable energy, and it's do something just for fun. Pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients, and this is what it's saying. Take some time out for you, do some things that you enjoy doing. Here in the UK, the mask situation is personal choice. As from next Thursday, you don't have to wear masks going into places, so it's just personal preference. So there is some normality, finally getting back into this crazy world that we've been in for nearly 2 years. So pleasure. Okay, you could have things planned anyway this week, but it's a lovely, pleasurable energy that is around you, my lovelies. So let's just dig into the next deck and find out what else is coming out. What else have we got for the lovely Taurians? And we have the 9 of Pentacles. And that is, for some of you, you could be sorting out financial matters this week. Money has been saved in order maybe to pay for this pleasurable activity, holiday, getaway, Okay, it might not be in the cards right now for some of you. You could be planning for a holiday in the next few months. Okay, but money is being looked at to be put aside, to be saved. For some of you, not all of you, but I do feel this is the energy that I'm picking up for some of my Taurians, where you are planning. Okay, you are planning or dreaming, because look at the bubbles in this, of putting money aside for a holiday later on, sort of April, May time maybe for some of you. Let's just get your inner psyche card for this week. What are you feeling deep within? I feel the 9th of February as well is going to be significant for some of you. So to remember that day, it could be the anniversary of a passing, or the 9th of February, just make a mental note of that. That something is going to be happening on that day of significance for you. So we have the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. So if we look at this card, we've got a wise person making sort of notes, taking accounts of things. For some of you, something doesn't add up. In your deep inner conscience, there's something not quite sitting with you, okay? There's communication here, and there's also praise coming in. So this is either praise coming in for you, or you're giving praise to somebody who's done a good deed, completed some good work. But there's this dishonesty, okay, that's tagged in along with this. Some of you could even be making wills, or making sure somebody is making a will because you feel that there's a family member around who is dishonest, and you want everything legally for this person to do it correctly. If not you, then somebody around you. So there's this sort of, we need to get things sorted, things need to be done correctly, because we don't want any dishonesty when anything happens at that time. We all should make wills, do you know what I mean? So it's not no burden or responsibility to those left when we do go. But yeah, this communication needs to be done this week, okay? Getting on top of affairs. And there's praise as well, either for you or for somebody around you. Let's have a look what the challenge is this week from the universe thing. What do they want to bring in for you? Or feel like that one there. So we have to the sea. This is in the challenge position, okay? But we've got number 7 with the card, and 7 to me is always a lucky number from the universe. Take some time out. Take some time out, and there's sort of a message here of, I need some thinking time to myself, so I know where I'm navigating from this point onwards. It's getting back on track for some of you as well, Taurus. But you've rode through the storm, I want to say, because the waters are a lot calmer. I associate with colour, guys, and we've got blue here with the sea. So this is about your emotions. So it's in the challenge position for you, Taurus, as in to say, I need to take time out. I need to plan a journey. I need to plan time for me. But you are being directed and guided by Spirit, because in this card, guys, if we look closely, there's a face of Spirit here. Okay, so you're being sort of guided by Spirit. Some of you could even be planning a journey overseas later on in the year, on the 7th month. So we're looking at July. That's not going to resonate with all of you, but I do feel for some of you. So let's have a look at your annual Spirit cards. There's something about the binoculars in that card as well. Either some of you may have been out bird watching, and the feathered variety. Okay. So yeah, taking up a hobby, or just literally, there's something about binoculars. Some of my Taurians will be using binoculars for a hobby or just observing something. It could be even the nighttime sky even, okay, the moon. There's something about binoculars. So we've got the alchemical sign of air, which is about communication, but look at the bee anyway. This is your energy, very busy. We've got a lot of communication here around the bee, so this is what you're sorting out. Things at the moment, as I said, you could be planning for holidays, future visits, okay, aways, but just very busy with affairs as well, for those of you who are dealing with somebody's affairs, wills, that kind of scenario, finances, savings, okay. And then we've got the alchemical sign of the spiritual realms, which is the dragon being the all-seeing eye. And the dragon comes in on an emphasis to say things need to be looked at this week, focused on. And the thick skin of the dragon as well, like a dragon's like a reptile, and they've got like hard sort of cold skin. And this is what it's saying: you may need to toughen up with somebody, okay? You need to toughen up with somebody this week, and don't let them sort of get to you. So having the sort of thick skin of the dragon, that's why that's come out for you. You need to have a thick skin around you this week for some of you, because I do feel that you're going to be in a situation where spirits are trying to say, no, don't back down, let somebody else take the lead, hence why that message came out at the very start for you. So let's have a look what we've got coming out in the angels, guides and spirit messages this week. What else have we got for Taurus? That didn't want to go back in. And we have soul solitude. Now, isn't that strange? When we look at the challenge position was to the sea, okay? It was to the sea. And she's there on her own in the middle of nowhere in a little tiny paper boat, okay? And it's saying, Spirit is saying, soul solitude, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. So that's what it's saying. It shows a window there of the soul, and it's like to say, if you could only see within that window what needs attention. So something needs attention. You need time out to address things. Make sure you find time for you this week then, Taurus. If it's doing things pleasurably for yourself, okay, getting yourself out and about. But the soul needs attention, and that's why Spirit have brought that out for you. Let's just get another card to have a look what's coming out at the end of the week then. What else have we got for Taurus? Taurus. And we've got surface. When I said to you earlier on in this reading, you've ridden the storm, you've rode out the storm, those quieter waters, you can come up now to breathe. It's about the responsibilities that you've had on you over the last few weeks have started to ease. If that is financial situations, relationships, whatever that may be. But it's saying here you can come to the surface and relax as well. Time to relax. For the surface as well, for a small minority of you, it's to do with that dishonesty. And I said to you, there's somebody in the family who could be dishonesty, so something comes to the surface in that respect to give you a warning sign. So to be mindful of that as well. I'm just going to grab the other book now that I was on about at the start of the intro, and it's the movie book of answers. So I'm just going to finish the reading off with stopping on a page of this. Where are we stopping for Taurus, please? I feel like there for you. Revel in your time. I mean, come on, guys. You couldn't write this up, really, could you? And it's Eldon Tyrrell from Blade Runner, the film Blade Runner. Revel in your time. Enjoy your time. Take pleasure, as it said in that reading, okay? Time for soul solitude. So, my lovely Taurians, I hope you can take something from that quick message this week. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. And until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye then.